Hello, dear viewers. Namaskar. Welcome to Moksha Media. You are with Moksha Hiremat. Most of us in Karnataka know the Sharanas movement which took place in the common era of 12th century. But the reasons other than Karnataka, I think, know not that social movement fought for social justice. So many professionals, that is, workers and work-related persons participated in that movement. It was a movement against social injustice, inequality, gender discrimination, and caste in India. Of course, they were united under the leadership of Basava, who converted to Veerashaivism from Smarta Brahmanism. Of course, Basava might be the leader, but he carried all the persons with him under the name Sharanas. Sharanas were devotees of Shiva. They were committed to the concept of Shiva. They were for Shiva. They were by the Shiva, and they were to Shiva, because that God Shiva was everything to them. Of course, in the Indian context, Shiva is a symbol of culture, a symbol of enhancement, a symbol of nobility, a symbol of renunciation, and a symbol of pronunciation also. So, it attracted people from all the corners of the society. And Dohara Kakkayya was one of them. Dohara Kakkayya was belonged to the community of untouchables. He came to Kalyana from Malava. He was attracted to Sharana movement. He participated in the Sharana movement. He was born and bred in 1000 in the common era of 1009 or 1130. But we exactly don't know the era or the time properly. He was senior to Basavana and others. Other Sharanas, including Basavana, respected him a lot. Dohara Kakkayya was composed vachanas. We have traced 6 of his vachanas. There might be some other vachanas, but they are not yet found. A research should be done in case of Dohara Kakkayya and his composition of vachanas. Of course, Dohara Kakkayya was committed to Shiva. He was renounced his untouchability by becoming a devotee of Shiva and by participating in the Sharana's movement of that time. So many persons participated in that movement irrespective of their caste, creed, language, reason, and gender, etc. etc. Dohara Kakkayya was a devotee in the devotee of Shiva in the strict sense. Dohara Kakkayya composed his vachanas under the signature of Avinaya Mallikarjuna. So he was a devotee of that Mallikarjuna, an incarnation of Shiva. Here I would like to read some of his vachanas. If I go through his vachanas, we come to know to a little extent the personality of Dohara Kakkayya. His vachanas go like this. The pollution of my mean caste was gone. The pollution of my mean caste was gone when touched by your hands. When touched by your hands. The pollution of my mean caste was gone when touched your hands. Pollution of blood and semen were gone the moment you were touched. Pollution of blood and semen were gone the moment you were touched. As I offer the pleasure of touch to the face of Linga, my 5 senses were gone. As I offer the pleasure of touch to the face of Linga, my senses were gone. As the light of knowledge was established, everything was open and free within. As the light of knowledge was established, everything was open and within. As I involved in action beyond union with the worldliness, everything was open and free without. As involved in action beyond union with the worldliness, everything was open and free without. Abhinava Mallikarjuna, as I touched you, I too was free and open. In this vachana, Dohara Kakkayya tell us something about the problem of touchability. He was belonged to untouchability. He was belonged to the community of untouchability. That's why when he touched something, automatically he felt very happy, because a section of the society kept him away from the touchability, and it created a psychological lacuna, a psychological zeroness, and that is why when he touched something, he felt very, very happy, and not only that, he felt free of everything. He felt a free man, because that touchability is a kind of sense, that it makes you very pleasurable and happy. Of course, when his hands touched the god, psychologically, as he was a devotee of Shiva, he feels that his mean cost has gone up. And of course, not only that, when Mallikarjuna also touched him, all his five senses, that is Panchabhutas, have gone. That is, those Panchabhutas which spoil the personality of a man have gone far and far away. Of course, when he touched the linga, psychologically, he felt that he was very, very happy and he was free. So, yes, he went on and on accumulating the knowledge in his own way. In the light of that knowledge, he felt free. He became free. And as a devotee of Shiva, he involved in many activities. He participated in many things. Due to his personality, due to the stainless personality, everyone in the society liked him and loved him. And that likeness and loveliness made him felt happy, and he thought that every worldliness was nothing before the love and likeness of the community and the people and the nature. So he felt that he was open and he was free without anything. Of course, so many people have everything, but they are not happy. Here, he doesn't have anything, but he is happy. So, it is a quality of a human being. So, when he touched the linga, that is Mallikarjuna, he felt that he was free and open. So, he used the signature Avinaya Mallikarjuna. And another vachana, O Linga Father, you made me take birth in a mean caste. I am undone as I touch you, and yet do not touch. If my hand cannot touch you, can't my mind too touch you? Abhinava Mallikarjuna. So, of course, he told God, Shiva, that Shiva made him born in a mean caste. He made him an untouchable one. But at the same time, he also made him touch him. It may not be physical touching, it may be a psychological touching. That sense of psychological touching makes him a great. Shiva also makes it. Shiva also makes him born in a mean caste. He also makes him touch him psychologically. Shiva also controlled him. He also decontrolled him. Shiva has given him everything. Shiva has taken from him everything. So, like that, Shiva is a force of positiveness and negativeness. To lead a life that positivity and negativity is very important. In one way or another way, we react positively and negatively. In one way or another way, we react positively and negatively. Sometimes negative becomes positive and positive becomes negative. that is the nature of the nature. That is the natural law. So, here that Shiva stands for that naturality, that natural law. It stands for positiveness and negativeness in the life of a society, in the life of a man, in the life of a nature. So, when it touches the face of linga psychologically, he becomes very happy. Of course, by hand, physically, he cannot touch Shiva in the mandira, but psychologically, that Shiva cannot make him not to touch. Shiva makes him touch him psychologically. So here, that is why that Abhinava Mallikarjuna makes him everything. So that Dohara Kakkayya frees himself from the pollution of caste, from the pollution of exploitation, from the pollution of five sense organs, from the pollution of the society. So, in this way, the devotees of Sharanas participated in the Sharana Chalavade, in the Sharana movement, becomes a real human beings. They show the way in which we can become, we can have the nobility of mind, we can have the nobility of body, and we can have the nobility of sense organs. So that shows the greatness of that Dohara Kakkayya. Even though he was an untouchable, he went beyond, he had gone beyond that untouchability, and he became a real human being. And even today, that Dohara Kakkayya becomes a model to the followers who want to have equality and indiscrimination against the gender and exploitation, etc., etc. So, we have seen these qualities in the vachanas of, these traits in the vachanas of Dohara Kakkayya, and even today we can see Dohara Kakkayya's memories at a village, Kakkayya, near Ulivi. We don't know how he gone away from this earth, how he became no more. That is, after Sharana Chalavade faced problems, some of them went towards Ulivi under the leadership of Channabasavana, and Dohara Kakkayya was one of them. He went to Ulivi and he became no more at Kakkayya, a village in Ulivi. Even today we can see his memories, the tanks and other things bearing the name of Dohara Kakkayya in that village. So, even today after his expiration, even today after his death, before so many years, centuries, we have remembered Dohara Kakkayya in the form of vachanas, in the form of tanks, in the form of other things at the village Kakkayya near Uri. Of course, this is what we know regarding Dohara Kakkayya. We don't know any details more than this, because that is the problem with almost all Sharanas. And anyhow, research should be done in this case in order to find out some more vachanas Dohara Kakkayya composed. Thank you. See you in the next episode. Share and subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Namaskar.